on our set, we've got head coach Joe Minucci in his 5th season as the head coach, also athletic director there as well. Next to Joe, we've got Alex Menghi and KJ Duff as well. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. And Joe, start with you. You heard a little bit of what we were talking about in terms of an incredible year last year. Obviously, pretty quickly after, whether it was the ring ceremony or whatever, like you turn the page. Big shoes to fill, obviously, at the quarterback position. Ian kind of being that jack of all trades who is incredible at everything. Considering that, though, how has preseason gone for you guys?
I think it's gone pretty well. Things go fast here as we're getting ready to play a game. Just like next weekend, which is crazy that it's right around the corner. But we've been working hard. We've put together a couple of good days together. We went up and got some good work up at Darien with a combined practice with them and one of their other schools up in Connecticut. So everybody's been grinding, working. We're feeling pretty good with where we're at right now, and just looking forward to keeping it moving, scrimmaging this weekend, and getting ready for week 1.
I think as a head coach, it's a good problem to have that you're the defending champs and you have the year that you do. But now that it's a new year, how do you reset with this new group of guys that the goal is still obviously to get to that championship game, but, you're back at square one like everyone else?
Everybody's 0-0. That's the good thing about a new season. The good thing for us is, as you guys mentioned, we did lose a lot of firepower, but we returned, Alex and KJ that are sitting next to me. We also have, about 3 or 4 guys on the offensive line that got significant playing time last year, so we can lean on those guys. We bring Preston Carey back on the defensive line, some DBs that spot played a little bit last year. So a number of guys that were on the team last year that played some significant roles and some other guys that got in here and there. But there's enough experience in our locker room that they can lean on one another, and I think this year we're going to be a pretty good football team.
Yeah, I don't think I'm sleeping on you guys this year. We'll go to Alex now. And Alex, you're similar, I think, to a lot of other guys on this team this year where you've got an advanced role, right? Like you didn't have to be the guy last year, or at least one of the guys. I mean, an incredible wide receiving core that you guys had. Some guys graduated there as well as a tight end, but a guy who can catch the football as well. Higher expectations for you as well, right? I mean, what did you have to do in the offseason to sort of get yourself ready for an advanced role?
Having to improve on everything, my blocking, my route running, my speed, catching the ball, but really just practice, getting the reps in, and getting it done really on the field.
One thing that I'm curious about the two of you guys, and that you've both have now committed going forward, when it comes to your day-to-day and your workouts and trying to get better and hone your craft, do you kind of evaluate yourself now on a scale against other college players? Do you look at the rest of the competition in the league? How do you guys manage that?
I just think about getting better every time I lift, every time I work out, train, and just getting better 1% every day.
Alex, you're the Stony Brook commit. We'll ask you to hand off. You don't have to hand off a lot during the football season, but we'll hand off the mic now to KJ. And we were there with you, KJ, for your announcement. I'd imagine really for both you and Alex to get that off your plate. The recruiting process for so many it's fun, but it's stressful as well. To get that out of the way ahead of your senior season, how have you felt in this preseason?
It's felt great. It was really like a weight off my shoulders. Anyone close to me, like kind of in my inner circle, coming out of that like commitment weekend, they knew it was a lot and stressful. So it just feels good to get that off my chest and really focus on the season this year.
Kind of curious, were there 3 different cakes, or did you just have the one Rutgers cake? Because that was fantastic.
No, just one.
I'm curious for you, and I know that I asked you this in the summer too, but there was so much that you accomplished last year, but I'm sure that you're, your own toughest critic. What areas do you need to get better in, if at all?
Yeah, it was definitely this off season. My speed was like a big thing for me, and trying to just build on top of that, build on top of everything last year. But speed was definitely the number one thing I was looking to improve this off season.
You guys, we've got the game on Varsity Media. We got a few of your games as well, but to start off, guys, with Del Barton, always a fun game. It's very similar schools. You'll have it at home. A lot of home games this year. You didn't have a lot last year. KJ, that's got to be a lot of fun to start off with this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait for it. Week 1 coming up. Just excited about it and excited for the season.
Should be an awesome time. Joe, Alex, KJ, thank you so much, and we wish you the best of luck this season as well.
Yeah, thank you.
You'll see plenty of us. Don't worry.
Surprised you're not sick of us already.
They will be. I'm sure they will. Like I said, it's week 0. It's week 1. I think it's week 2. a lot of Friar football coming up on the Varsity Media Sports Network. There is no doubt